This is Greg Patterson with Arkansas Farm Bureau. And on this edition of Arkansas AgCast, we've got Heather Friedrich, and she's in the horticulture section and is a program manager for the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. And Heather, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Greg.
Now, you run the Double Your Dollar program. Kind of tell our folks, what is that? It's up in Northwest Arkansas, and what is Double Your Dollar?
Yeah, the Double Your Dollar program is a program we started several years ago in partnership with the farmers markets in Benton and Washington County. And so what the program does is we work with the markets to, provide opportunities for low income and food insecure people to provide an incentive to shop at the farmers market. And so the target groups that we are looking at in the program is people who are enrolled in SNAP, which is a supplemental nutrition program.
That's what was commonly known as the food stamp program, right, and now is known as SNAP.
Yes. And then there's another program that's it's originated by USDA. It's called the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program. And so we're really just, with the Double Your Dollar program, we're just piggybacking on those two programs. And so what it does is, obviously the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program, those participants have a coupon book. It's worth $50, and that they can only use it at the farmers market. And so essentially what we're doing is when they go to use those, we'll provide a market match, a 1-to-1 market match for whatever market they are shopping at. So it really it doubles their ability to buy food at the farmers market.
These are all like healthy foods that are available too. I'm sure that's part of your goal, is to put those healthy foods in front of folks.
Yes, absolutely. With the SNAP program, it works very similarly. So with each of the originating programs, there's a list of qualified foods that they can purchase with those program dollars. And so we're really just doubling, the dollars that they can spend on those food. And so what they typically include is fruits and vegetables, milk, dairy, eggs, meats, honey. The SNAP participants can buy eggs. The whole idea is to increase their food security at the end of the day or at the end of the month. But it has some other really nice benefits as well, such as supporting the farmers, our local farmers. We have a really good support from our farmers. We've gotten really good feedback from them, and it just kind of doubles the amount of money that these people can shop at the farmers market. And so, I think, there's the financial aspect of it. And so, the Walmart Foundation has funded this program from the beginning, and we wouldn't be able to do this without them. And so every year we get about around $60,000 to $80,000 in Double Your Dollar tokens that are essentially being infused into our local economy to, support food insecurity in Northwest, or alleviate food insecurity in Northwest Arkansas. And also those funds go to directly support farmers. And so who themselves may, also be very, low, it kind of, fall in that low income bracket themselves. And so, that's the direct benefit, is that financial contribution. But, at least with the SNAP program, we hope that we're also impacting longer term food choices. Most of it's about 50% of this SNAP enrollment is kids. And so, if their parents are choosing to shop at the farmers market, that might influence their long-term food choices. And also families that are enrolled in SNAP, SNAP is designed to be a temporary program. And so families that are in Arkansas, families that are enrolled in SNAP are only on the program for about a year. And so if we can influence their choices, open some doors for them to shop at the farmers market, maybe that might have some longer term implications as well for the farms.
Now, last Saturday, I was fortunate enough, I got to participate in a recipe demonstration, and tell us what that's all about with the Double Your Dollar program.
Yeah, so every year with the Double Your Dollar, we provide cooking resources, and sometimes that is just recipe cards, but also we've done some cooking demonstrations that take place right at the farmers market, and so participants can go and buy the food, the vegetables and food items that are featured right after the demonstration or before the demonstration, because they get the recipe there. But obviously this year with COVID, everything has changed. We talked it over and thought we would try this kind of online cooking demonstration where we have a chef and people sign up to participate in the online class. It's open to anybody. You don't have to be on SNAP or the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program. Anybody can participate. And so it's actually worked out really well because people can cook along at home right along with the chef that's cooking the recipe. We give them a few days before the event, we send out the recipe and the ingredients, and so they can have everything prepared. And the chef goes from chopping up vegetables to having a final dish at the end of it.
So right now you're doing one a month. You just did the July one. You'll have one in August, one in September, and they all tie into what folks can get at the farmers market. What are some of the recipes that y'all are doing right now, and who's leading those classes?
Yeah, so we had Heather Friedrich from Ozark Natural Foods led our first one, and her theme was all about keeping it cool in the kitchen. And so she did not even turn on the stove or the oven or anything, which was really great because it's July. It's been really hot outside, and the last thing that people want to do is turn on their warm their house up anymore. And so she really made a nice hearty salad that had a lot of veggies from the market. Our next one is on August 15th, and Brightwater student chef Julia Quijada is going to lead that one, and that one is going to have a lot of Hispanic flavors in it. I don't know what the recipe is just yet, but I'm sure it's going to be really delicious. And again, it will highlight the items that we can get at the farmers market in August. And then our third one is on September 19th. And we're still identifying the chef for that one, but we're looking at either a Marshallese chef or a Hmong chef. So,
wow.
In Northwest Arkansas, we have, we're, a lot of multicultural influences here. And so we really are looking to highlight some of those cultures and flavors. And so really expanding kind of our knowledge and experience with these cultures. So it sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Heather, it sounds great. I'm going to tune in for those as well because I love to learn, other cultures, cooking and stuff. If folks want more information about the Double Your Dollar program or being able to get on the email list for these cooking demonstrations, and I'm sure you guys offer so much more about nutrition and everything else, what do they need to do to stay in touch with you guys?
Yeah, well, there's a couple different places where people can follow us or back in. We have our regular website is just marketsnap.uark.edu. And then we have a Facebook page also. And that's where, we keep everything up to date. And that's at, obviously Facebook, but just search for Arkansas Market Snap. And that should get you to our Facebook page.
Well, Heather Friedrich has been our guest on the Arkansas AgCast today, and Heather is the program manager in the horticulture division with the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture, and she runs the Double Your Dollar program, which works with the farmers markets. Thank you, Heather, so much for being a part of our AgCast today.
Thank you, Greg. It was great to be with you.